know, I'm also starting to see, as we go through the stories as closely knit as we have been. What the? Wrong way. I'm starting to see how the stories go one by one, in which order. It's cool to see playing them all as tightly knit as we are, and I'm glad we decided to do it this way instead of playing one start to finish, then another start to finish. It makes the story feel a little more whole. It would make it less boring, I guess, to go through the planet quests back to back to back. Same thing with flashpoints, but I think overall it makes everything else feel like it's part of one bigger story. Speaking of boring planet quests, here's this guy.
Agent, good to see the Empire's finest hitting up this bombed-out crater. Captain Rigel, Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps. When the Empire invades, we're the ones who seal the deal. Don't suppose you're aware of the situation here on Balmorra?
It's my understanding there's some kind of battle.
Yeah, if you can call a pile of bodies a battle. The Empire invaded Balmorra in the last war, but we've been spinning our wheels in the mud ever since. Resistance fighters think they can drive the Empire off Balmorra. We're here to prove them wrong.
How do you expect to succeed where the Imperial army has failed?
We are the army too. Other soldiers just don't have the capability to handle our kind of specialized missions. The Balmoran government in exile, backed by Minister of Defense Vol Argen, is giving us fits, backing a strong faction of the Resistance. The Minister is safely off-planet, but if we break his allies here, we break him. We break him, we break the Resistance.
What do you need me to do?
That's what I'm looking for. People who want to get things done. My second-in-command, Lieutenant Davril, is masterminding Phase 1 of what we like to call Operation Breaking Point. You'll find him in Sobrik. He's got plans to blow the Balmoran Resistance sky high. I think you'll like them.
Blowing things up would be, you know, much more in line with what my bounty hunter likes to do. My agent's a little bit more discreet.
I thought this place was supposed to be pacified. We're in the middle of a war zone.
Nervous? This guy's closer, so I guess we'll talk to him first.
Agent, I hope you're tough. I hope you like to get dirty. The battle for Balmorra can only be won with blood, sweat, and tears. Our sweat, their blood and tears. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. We're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
See, what the fuck is this? Absolutely fuck off, you cretin. Okay. Can you people get lost? Especially because you're just, you know, slamming your face on the space bar just to, yep, see? Go away.
Agent, I hope you're tough. I hope you like to get dirty. The battle for Balmorra can only be won with blood, sweat, and tears. Our sweat, their blood and tears. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. We're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
How do I fit in?
The old government's sending generators to the resistance, powering their artillery. The resistance has given pardons to Balmorra's worst killers in exchange for a little guard duty. Phase 1 of Operation Breaking Point is to destroy those generators and put those killers to sleep. You in?
I signed up to serve the Empire, and I intend to do it.
From the looks of you, I'd say you mean it. The generators are in the Nibre warehouse. If you can blow them to pieces, you'll show the Balmoran resistance it takes more than cold-blooded killers to stop the Empire.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd say, well, we're not cold-blooded killers, but he was talking about them. I'm not particularly concerned. We gotta be more covert than we would with our bounty hunter or with our Siths. Hello, excuse me.
Well, what have we here? Let me take a look at you. Splendid! No one ever suspects an alien. I'm glad Keeper finally sent someone. Pity it took a disaster to get headquarters attention.
You sound like you're familiar with the director.
Oh, Keeper and I go back. I knew him before, well before he was Keeper. Wouldn't trust him if my life depended on it, though. I kid, of course. Keeper's a good sort. But here, I'm being a poor host. Have a drink. Settle in after your trip. This shop doesn't look like much, but it's secure.
Secure or not, this is an odd place to work from.
The shop front's a necessary deception. The Republic and the terrorists have people everywhere. Rather than calling secret informants into a military base, I speak to them here, and no one's the wiser. These terrorists you're after, they've been a thorn in my side for a long while. They're worse than the Republic in some ways.
Why'd you say that?
Familiarity. The terrorists know Balmorra. The Republic doesn't, at least not as well. This terror cell is homegrown, made up of Balmorrans unhappy with the Empire's rule. I suspect the Republic tacitly supports the terrorists. We're their common enemy. So we do our best to cope with the bombings and sabotage.
I'm listening. Continue.
The governor makes an example of a few dozen Balmorrans after each attack, but it doesn't have much of an effect. Meanwhile, I've been studying the terror cell's structure, and there's good news. If we can take out the local leader, the cell should fall apart.
What do we know about this person?
The terrorists call the man in charge Grey Star. He runs the cell, gives the orders, and knows all the secrets. They claim Grey Star used to work with the Eagle, but who can be sure? Only the high-ranking cell members know Grey Star's identity.
It's a complication, but there's opportunity there.
I have a mole inside the terrorist cell already. He's a good lad. No cipher, though. He can bring you in. You'd have the opportunity to impress the terrorists, win their trust.
And gain access to their leader.
Precisely. Grey Star will be ours. Sanju Pine, my operative, can introduce you to the terrorist recruiters at the Troida military workshop outside the safe zone. But be careful how you present yourself. If the terrorists suspect you're Imperial, you'll lose Grey Star. And your lives.
Yep, not planning on that. Here, I'll just kind of... Yep, we'll cut corners. I don't feel like waiting on the frickin' elevator.
Rise and shine.
I'm already awake, bitch. It's a weird thing for you to say. Alright, we'll start these missions off. Get a little underway. And then from there, well, we'll continue next time. Which will be about 2 weeks from now. It's a shame that I don't get to continue each of the stories for about 2 weeks, trying to play them equally. But it's close enough, and with the familiarity of playing the other classes alongside them, I don't really ever feel like I'm lost in the story. I don't be like, oh, I don't remember what I was doing or what was happening. Which is a good thing. Alright, so we gotta go this way. There we go, and just like that, we cut across. We're gonna go in here first because we're already here first. Hello. Looking for some local terrorists. It's like there's nobody here. Oh, there's some.
Don't waste my time, Sanju. You're lucky to even be here.
I got you those scramblers, didn't I? Come on, Chemish, you owe me. Maybe not big time, but you owe me.
When's the last time you did an operation for us?
What? Come on, we've been over this.
Grey Star didn't send out a call for cowards, and neither did the Eagle. Do you think...
Hey, someone finally made it. It's great to meet you in person. This is the group I was telling you about. I think you'll get along with them real well. Better than I do, hopefully.
I've been looking forward to meeting your friends.
Chemish, this is the guy who got in touch with me after the Eagles broadcast. Said he wanted to join us.
Uh-huh. Sanju says you fought the Imperials at Druckenwell. Says the Empire has a bounty on your head.
I didn't know you were at Druckenwell. We should talk.
Is all that real? You some ace killer looking to get the Empire off Balmora?
You think I don't live up to my reputation?
Maybe I do. Can you blame me? My name's Chemish. These people here, they follow Grey Star, our founder. They've been spat on, starved, and punished by the Empire. Now you're not from Balmora. You haven't been through what they've been through. Makes me wonder how far I can trust you.
What makes you judge and jury around here?
See these cybernetics? Earned them after an Imperial soldier threw me to the torture droids because I looked threatening when I was 18.
Damn. Chemish, I never realized you...
Sure, Sanju. So, yeah, I've earned respect around here. I've earned Grey Star's trust. You've got a long way to go. Look, I don't have a problem finding people for sabotage and suicide runs. But real soldiers, they're harder to find. So, take a job, show you're useful, then we'll talk.
You got my attention. What's the job?
There's an abandoned factory not far from here. Used to make droids, but its defenses went haywire when the Empire took over. Place is swarming with rogue security units. It's also full of expensive equipment. Get inside, and there's something I want.
Name it and it's yours.
The Okara Droid Factory produced shielded power cores for stealth droids. I want a case for my people. My people can convert the cores into explosives, plant them around an enemy base, and thanks to the stealth shielding, no one will know until it's too late.
Sounds nasty. But sometimes nasty is what gets the job done.
Let's be upfront. This is a test. So if you fail, don't bother coming back. We'll just kill you.
Good luck. And be careful. The factory's a nasty place.
Gee, thanks, Padawan Braid. Interesting design choice for an undercover Imperial. He's not really an agent, but he is undercover working for the Empire. Alright. She's a bundle of joy. Though, I mean, can you blame her? Especially if what she said was true. I mean, granted, that's the thing, is like, oh, fuck you. Like, you have to... What the fuck, you dick-ass
You and
fucking
me?
stupid
Getting
lizard?
good.
How couldn't I just drive past you? Stupid. That's the thing with the Empire, is like, I don't enjoy being this super bad guy. I don't enjoy doing things for the Empire, because obviously they're fucking terrible. Granted, the Republic can be terrible too. You know, every government, right? Every military. But it's like, you know, her story, her origin, if that's, you know, something that actually happened, how could you not feel sympathetic and feel like, whoa, am I on the right side? It's just kind of, I don't know. You know, it makes you, and that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the thing with this story, is it really makes you question stuff like that, which is a good thing, especially since you are playing for the bad guys. But that's the thing, you know what you're getting into playing as an Imperial character. Like, especially playing as an agent or one of the Sith. Not so much the bounty hunter, and, you know, I didn't want to play as a villain when I played my bounty hunter. What I wanted to do is play as a bounty hunter. Play as a Mandalorian, you know. In so many Star Wars games is all about playing as a Jedi character, a Force user, and SWTOR gave us, you know, 4 different options to play as some Pew Pew characters, and I took it. I wanted to play as the Pew Pew character. I believe we have to go to the droid factory anyways, so let's go all the way back here and turn this in, and he should give us one that'll send us back over here. Actually, it'll send us somewhere over here, and then over here. And we might get those done and then wrap up. We got a little bit of time left. A little bit. But I mean, I mainly just wanted to play as a bounty hunter. And my bounty hunter, he was very much like the Mandalorian from the show, right? I did some dark sidey stuff. I wasn't completely good. But I didn't just kill innocently. There's no need for that, right? I don't feel like Jango would have either. You know, a job's a job to him, but it's like, surely he had morals.
Must have been imagining things, but I could have sworn I heard those generators go pop from here. Good work, but it looks like the resistance isn't done yet.
I should think blowing up their guns leaves little room for misunderstanding.
They're a stubborn bunch. Used to be we kept the resistance in check in the wilds, but now they've started to get bolder. They're attacking Imperial holdings in the old Balmoran industrial area. We need to punish their boldness. Lieutenant Thorpe at Markaran Outpost has some ideas about how to put the resistance back in their place.
Exciting. Okay. But yeah, so I just kind of played him however. I happen to be aligned with the Empire and, by extension, the Sith. But I was just playing the bounty hunter story, focused on my character and then, you know, my crew. A little harder to do that with the agent, or even the Sith. I mean, so much the Sith, you can just be like, oh, it's my Sith story, or whatever.
Travel route is confirmed.
But definitely not with the agent, where it's like, you are an agent of the Empire, and everything you're doing is for the Empire. Whereas the Sith, it's kind of like, it's for the Empire, but it's for you and the Empire by association of your character. Same thing with, like, the smuggler versus the trooper. Like, the trooper, you're a soldier for the Republic. Your whole point is, you know, fighting the Empire in its war. But then the smuggler is like, well, you're kind of all about just, you know, smuggling and getting rich and bounty. Well, not really bounty stuff, but, you know, doing the job and getting paid for it. The difference is you're working for the faction that's considered the good guys. The bounty hunter is working for the bad guys, but he's more just kind of like, hey, I'm just working for them. They pay me, but I don't agree with their stuff a lot of the time. And not until you get to the 3rd chapter does it feel like you're a little more aligned with the Empire.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
I don't do dinner service.
Funny. The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davrill told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
So, what's the mission?
I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmoran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmora and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmoran people will get our message loud and clear.
Bracers! Finally! Oh, he's got the arrow, like, hey, these will be... Okay.
Alright, make me look good.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously they're better because I don't have any others. I'll go beat up some cyborgs real quick. I don't want to deal with you. I want to deal with the groups. Get more than one at a time. See, right here. Well, this is only two, but... Ah, nope, there's a third one. Dropping down. Oh, there's a fourth one. Sweet. It only gave us one, though, so it didn't even matter. Ugly. That didn't even give us one, did it? Ugh. It's okay, guys. You know, we're not... pressed for time or anything like that. That gave us two.
Rise and shine.
And that gave us two. Alright. I don't think we have time for that. I mean, it's entirely possible we could, but I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to turn this one in real quick. We'll call it, and then, because I don't want to stop this one in the middle of the quest. Resistance Corpse. So we'll start off the next time we play as the agent, and we'll just dive right into the meaty bits of finding Greystar. Weird name.
Word has it, the former Balmoran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
He will learn not to interfere with the Empire's plans.
Indeed. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmoran defector, Cavil Aaron, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Well, good for him. Alright. We got a few minutes left, but it's nothing we can really take advantage of. So, I know we've got this one we can deal with. We'll deal with that next time. And, whoops. Next time, first thing we do is go in here, and we'll deal with getting these generators for Miss One Eye over there.